Well, hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. Thank you for stumbling onto the channel. Today is an overview of my collection of Louis Vuitton, pre-loved Louis Vuitton. Everything here is vintage except one piece, because one piece is only 11 years old and that is not vintage yet. So we're going to go over these pieces. Looks like I have eight pieces. I made little cards, but I don't believe that these are large enough print for you guys to see this. But I put them in order of the oldest to the newest in my collection. So that it's just going to be easier on me. Okay, have some notes. First one is the Speedy 35. We're going to go with the Speedy 30. We're going to come down here to this Keep All 45. We'll talk about this agenda. This is an A5, which is a GM agenda, the largest one with Louis Vuitton. This is a Pochette, full size. I have a mini Pochette and two clays. Now I used to say key clays, and a lady a long time ago on my video was from France, and she says the word clay means the word key. So if I'm saying key clay, I'm saying key, and it just didn't make sense. So I always thank her for correcting me on that. Okay, beautiful day here in Tennessee. I just moved to this state, absolutely love it. And so I have the doors open. It's just a cool breeze coming in. Let's get started. Speedy 35, yes, this is my oldest. It's from 1989. 1989. I have a pillow shoved inside of it. I believe I got this pillow from AliExpress. This is very old. I purchased it, obviously pre-loved, from a wonderful lady in a Facebook group for vintage Louis Vuitton. Can't remember exactly the title of that. I'll try to put that down below in the description so you guys can maybe follow along or join that group. This is missing a tag, the pull tag, but everything works. And I use this 35 every single time I'm on a plane. This goes with me. It holds a ton. It fits underneath the seat in front of me. But it's from 1989. That is my oldest. 1989. That means that's 33 years old. 33. That's pretty good. Then we have this Speedy 30. A lot smaller. I'm not a 25 Speedy size fan because it's way too small and the zippers do not go from one point to the other point. They're a lot smaller and it's hard to get inside of them. So I'm not a mini girl when it comes to purses, so I'll probably never own a 25. But I love this 30. This happens to be the very first piece that I ever got, was this one right here. It came with the lock, no key. I bought it from Fashion File. This is from 1991. 1991 is the Speedy 30. And my notes tell me that that's 31 years old. Then this Keep All 45, I've used 5 times on a plane. I just put it on the overhead compartment above me. It never gets checked and go underneath the plane. It's dirty, but I love it. The 45 is a pretty good size. I mean, it will fit underneath the seat in front of you, but it does take up all your leg room. So you might as well just throw it up on the top of the plane. It's from 1991. So that makes this 31 years, just like the Speedy 30. Same year. This came with the handle connector, a luggage tag, the key and the lock And inside, I believe I just have a round pillow shoved in there to try to keep its shape. One thing about this bag is this zipper doesn't go very smooth, so when I am going to use this bag, I do take wax paper from the kitchen, and I run wax paper over this, and then this is a lot smoother. But I've done it twice, and I've noticed as it sets, it still gets a little stiff, so the wax paper is just a temporary fix. So 1991, Keep All 45. Now, if you're not familiar with the numbers of Louis Vuitton, you probably are, so this is very basic. But when I say 35, 30, and 45, that is centimeters, and it's talking about the base from one end to another end. Centimeters. Okay, the next one, moving on down the line, is this agenda. This is a GM Louis Vuitton agenda that gets used 7 days a week. Love it, love it, love it. This thing is fabulous. And the rings are still in excellent condition. I have the tops and the bottoms are starting to peel because this gets used so often. I used to have it in a stand at my corporate job way back when, and then just have the pages open, and I believe that was tearing up the bottom, so I stopped using the stand. So this is a Louis Vuitton A5, which is maybe, if you folded a piece of paper in half, an 8 by 11 by half, and fold it in half, that's pretty much the dimensions of what these pages are. Pretty close. Okay, my notes tell me that this agenda was date coded 0918. So you take the second number and the fourth number, and that's your year. So this is a 1998 GM agenda. By far, everything that I have, if the house was burning down, this is something that I would grab. That's how much that agenda means to me. Then moving down here, we have this pochette. It's from 2000. Let's see, where did I buy this pochette? Oh, I have money. I bought pochette from eBay. Huh. This pochette came from somebody here in the state of Tennessee, and now it's back in the state of Tennessee. So this pochette is from 2000. We're currently in the year 22, so this is 22 years old. I do have a long leather strap, not Louis Vuitton, but I will clip this on these two D-rings and wear this as a crossbody quite often. Full-size pochette. And then I have a mini pochette. Bought this pre-loved from Fashion File. It's full of stuff. I'm currently using this. I had to pull it out of my handbag to show you. And it's my only piece that is demi-moire. I need to learn how to speak French. Demi-azur. Demi-azur. I would ask you to put in the comments how to say this, but I don't think that that's going to help me much by reading your comments to understand the pronunciation. It's from 2009. It's 13 years old. And then I have two clays. My cheat sheet tells me that this one clay right here is 21 years old, this old one, and this one's 10 years old. The one that's 20 years old, or 21 years old, carries cards for different stores, reward cards, and the chain broke off and it's down inside of it. So 21 years old. This one was purchased from eBay and it is 10 years old. I use it every single day. It has my driver's license, credit card, and this gets opened on a weekly basis. Okay, those are my 8 pieces of Louis Vuitton. As you can tell from the sizes, there's multiple different sizes, there's different dates, date codes. They're all vintage except that one. To be vintage, it has to be 20 years or older. Well, that means 2 pieces are not vintage. Yes, I have 2 pieces that are not vintage. I'm correcting my own self on my own video, but that's okay. So these 8 pieces, love them, have had them for a long time, enjoy all of them. The most use is obviously my planner, and these 2, they get used on the daily. I do switch out on my handbags every Sunday, and I do go to this 30. I used the 35 when we were traveling from Oregon to move here to Tennessee, traveling across country. This had all my goodies in it and my wallet, and I did travel with the 35. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Facebook group, that's where I purchased this one. Fashion file for the Speedy 30. Keep All 45 was purchased from eBay. The agenda, let me look at my notes. I've had the agenda for so long. Oh, eBay. Lovely lady, it says on here on my notes from eBay. That's the agenda. It's 24 years old. Pochette was from eBay. The mini pochette. See the size difference? This one was Fashion File. And the 2 clays, these were from 2 different people. Oh, eBay. I purchased both of these in 2016. Okay, that's it, you guys. I just wanted to do a quick video moving into this new house and going through all the boxes and reorganizing and setting up a new home. It takes a lot of mental thought, and since I had everything out, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to show you everything that I had that was Louis Vuitton, which is only 8 pieces, and it's plenty. The most expensive piece that I purchased, I would say, is the mini pochette, the GM Agenda, and the 30. I got this from Fashion File. This was my very first luxury piece, was this used pre-loved Speedy 30. So those 3. And the least expensive, well, these weren't very expensive. But for handbag wise, I'm going to say it's this one from the lady of our Facebook group, because I purchased that one for $290 or $298. I know it was just a hair under $300. She was the second owner, so now I'm the third owner, and it's very worn from 1998, but I love it. If you've watched any of my previous videos, almost everything that I own is pre-loved, and depending on the brand of where I got it and what brand it is, how much dings and dots and used and worn out that it is, the more that it brings me joy. So when it comes to Louis Vuitton, because this stuff is like because this stuff is canvas and is like a work horse, you can't really hurt these. I love that they looked dinged up and used and not brand new. That's me, that's what I enjoy. So thank you for watching this video. You guys have a fabulous day. Please hit that subscribe button that's down there below. I don't know if it's on your left or your right when you're seeing this video. I'm filming on my iPhone, so I'm not sure if that flips everything or if it keeps it the same direction when I upload it. I have no idea. But somewhere at the bottom, there is a little spot that says subscribe. That would be fabulous if you would hit that. And also make a comment down below. Out of these 8 pieces, which one would you purchase? Which one is your favorite out of these? That'd be interesting for me to hear. Also, when you make comments on YouTube, it brings your videos back up if there's been a like or a comment, and your videos don't tend to get lost. When you're under 1,000 subscribers like me, I'm a very small channel, your videos tend to get lost. So hit the subscribe button. That would be fantastic. And thanks for watching my Louis Vuitton.